And welcome to my channel. My name is Siobhan and today's video is going to be a hair and makeup tutorial on Melina Vostokoff from the Black Widow movie. Now I'm going to start with the hair because her hair requires curls and mine is very straight right now, so just going to put her hair up and then curl the ponytail. Then we'll do the makeup and then the braids. These braids look a bit more kind of in pattern. They look a bit more complicated, but I think that's just because there's a lot of them. So her hair is up in a really high, not really high, it's kind of there, let's say there, yeah. And her hair here, her ponytail is just curled in a nice way, so that's what we're going to do. Try and swoop it all in. She's not got like little individual curls, it's kind of big curls and they meld into one, kind of. So that's what we're gonna go for. There you go. Just twirl that round. There. Big curl. I'm just hold it in for a couple of seconds. And twirl, twirl, twirl. Good. This is pretty easy. You could essentially just curl your hair when it's down in big curls and then put it up, but I feel like this is probably a lot easier because you don't need all of your hair curled. You just need the ponytail. There. Quick and easy curled ponytail. I'm going to try and put a picture on the screen of the makeup we're doing for Melina now. And yeah, let's get started. Look how different my hands are to my face. That's natural tan. That's because the sun's been out. Although this side of my body caught the sun more than this side. So it looks a bit odd. Like it just looks really odd. It's not even on purpose, just the sun hits me and I tan, so I try not to go into too much. I do like tan, but you know, sun's not good for your skin, so fake tan is fine by me. For foundation, I'm just going to take the Collection Lasting Perfection Glow foundation. She appears to wear a bit more makeup than Nat and Elena, but we don't want to overdo it. Kind of running out of that. I think this is like the third in the series, so I have so many ideas for characters because I've got it written down on my phone, big list of all the videos I want to do. We have Collection Lasting Perfection in the shade Cashew, just under the eyes. And I'll do a little bit here just to brighten up that nose area. I'm just using a little cheap powder today. We're using the Makeup Gallery translucent powder. Very cheap, but it's actually pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to do the brows right now. Melina has very bold black brows. I do not have that, but that is what makeup is for. Might not have it, but I can get it. I'm really sorry if I'm focusing over here instead of here. It's because I'm trying not to get this in the way, and I can see myself if I look over here, whereas if I look here I can't see anything. It's just a lens and a light. I can't see anything, so, and you don't want me to do that. I'm just going to use a brow pomade and a little brow stick. Just going to wet that. And I've wet brow pomade, and I'm just going to with a little brush. It's in the shade dark brown because I have dark hair, but not dark enough to use black, so we're going dark brown. Melina's kind of, one of her brows is different to the other. I see sisters, not twins. So this one is a bit more curvy, and then this one has more of a sharp edge to it. But I don't really want to deliberately do two different brows, so we're just going to follow the curvy one because that fits better with my brows anyway. And it's still got a little bit of, still got a little bit of the pointing down. As long as they're bold, they're going to look like her brows. This is really off-putting. I don't like my inner brows to be that bold. I don't like my brows to be this bold. I'm back into bold brows, but not this bold. It's really bugging me, but I need to deal with it because it's not my brows, it's Melina's. So it is the way it is for a reason. Yeah, this is the Sample Beauty Jewel Tone palette. Can't tell from this because it's all worn off. That's what it looks like inside. And we're going in with the shade Stone. I'll show you what that looks like up personal. And that is for all over because she has quite a dark lid. But I don't want to go over it with black because that seems a bit too much. So this is kind of like a dark purpley browny grey. I can't really describe it. It is like a stone at the beach. I'm not sure. See that? It's more of a purpley stone, but as long as it's like a dark colour but not quite black. I just feel like black would be too much. That would be too gothic, and she's not gothic. She just has like a dark kind of look about her. Just do the same with this eye. It's like if a vampire was tired, or just a vampire. It's a bit like that. That's what the eyelid is giving me vibes of. And all I'm going to do for the bottom lid is, this is a black pencil. It's the NYX eye pencil in the shade black. And I'm just going to go under the eye line. Not on the waterline, just under the eye line. Do a little wing out. There we are. And all I'm going to do with that looks better. Again, under the eye with that. Not in the waterline. That's not where hers is. Again, buff that out. This is the same eyeshadow brush we put on the top shadow with. There we go. She doesn't really have her eyelashes aren't really bold, so I won't put on any false eyelashes. We'll just put a little bit of mascara on the top lashes. Once that's on, that's fine. I'm just going to go back in with the black and just go over that bit again. Smudge it out with my finger. And smudge it out. Finger. So you can still see it's quite a defined line she has. I'm just going to go over my face a bit more with some powder, just because she is not overly oily in the middle of her face, whereas I am. This is the Kevin Kwan contour gel, and I'm just going to use the brown shade from that. So I shouldn't do that. Sanitary guys, sanitary. And we're just going to go and give herself a little bit of cheekbone. And under the face. Now she has quite deep set eyes, and her eyes are a lot more hooded, so realistically I shouldn't have put that shadow all the way up to the brown, to the brow. It really should just be on the eyelid. That's where hers is focused, so I'm just going over the top under my brows with a little bit of the sponge. It's got a little bit of foundation on it, so that it's mainly focusing on the eyes, and it's just these under bits that she kind of pulls focus to. There we go. And we have the little bit of bronzer. We have her thick brows, we have her eyes, and she just has some little red lips. This is the Jeffree Star lipstick and the Perfect Red that we're just going to go over her lips with. I'm going over it quite light, and I'm just going to blend it in with my finger because her lips are red, but they're not quite that red. And ponytail in hand, curly curly, curly curly. She has it kind of like a bit like that. Yeah, cool. I like it. I think that's good. And now it's the case of the master of all pony. I think she has her hair split into 3 sections. So she has the section at the top, And then she has the 2 here. So we're just going to try and split that as best I can without being able to see, which is not ideal, but it might be a bit squint, but my last one was squint as well, so I was looking back on the Melina one and I was like, oh, you could have done a much better job of splitting them, but we live and we learn. I think I'm going to do the top part first, then we'll focus on the bottom. Yeah, the top bit I'm going to split the top bit into 2 as well, so split that across that way. There we go. And that bit can go back. And then we're just going to swoosh this bit over to one side and start braiding, start French braiding over. So we need to start here with the 3 bits. I'm just kind of grabbing bits into the plait as I go. And the back bit is going to get braided over, but we're going to do that in the opposite direction. We take the 3 bits again for a pony, for plait, sorry, and then start picking bits up, taking it over. We're going to do the same with each section. So we're going to split each section into 2. Just going to ponytail off one. And with the one that's remaining, we're going to try and French braid. I'm going to do this one up the way if I can. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I hope you will be okay. I'm just going to grab bits and bobs in. So it's all starting to form and gather. And this one will be down the way because the other one was up the way. bit tangled at the end there. She looks to have a bit more braids than I've made. I've made 6. She looks to have maybe 8 or 10. Maybe 9. Maybe she's got 3 in each section. But I feel like this will be slightly better to manage, and once you wrap them all the way hers are, it will look the same. Hers is obviously a bit more neater than mine, because obviously I'm doing my own and she definitely did not do her own. It was a qualified hairdresser that done hers, but we're just going to make it work. This is basically up the way we're doing this one. Hold on. Need to redo that bit because I messed that out. Okay. Basically, we want to split the hair into 3 sections. Top, bottom, bottom. Then you want to split each of those into 2 sections and French braid them in opposite directions. And that's how you get this. I hope that was clear. The first ones that are kind of tied back, I'm going to say are the big ones. So we're going to tie them back with a Kirby bobby pin, hairpin, care grip, whatever you like to call them. If I can find them, I'm just going to hairpin it in, doing the hair tie out. And then pinning back that one as well. Now, these ones are, I think they're more looped around. Let's hope so. Now, I think there's maybe a bit more thing back there, but well. And this one is going to get looped around as well. And then these ones can get looped around and up to there. I mean, mine's is definitely a lot messier than hers, but I've had to do it all myself. It's probably a lot easier to do on someone else, I imagine. I can't confirm, but there we are. I'm just going to Kirby out that bit as well. And and she has those little bits down. That bit is not sticking out on her, so I'm just going to sort that. And that is the finished look. That's her little braids. Now, hers aren't obviously sticking out as much, and I'll try and show you the back. It might not be exactly the way hers are, but if you have help, someone can assist you in making sure they're wrapped the same way hers are. I mean, if you had a bit of help kind of putting them back there, it might not be so bad. There's definitely bits like that that shouldn't be sticking out. Bits like that that shouldn't be sticking out. Obviously you can only really do so much when you can't see the back of it, but we've done an alright job, you know. So I'll try and get in the middle. You can see. Obviously, her braids, she doesn't have this makeup on when her braids are like this, but if she did, it's not too bad. Get a little close up. Okay, well that is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you liked it, I hope it gave you some ideas on how to get Melina's braids and her makeup as well. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I appreciate all the love I've got on the past 2 videos. It's been amazing. And I really appreciate it so much, so much. Like, it's nice to know that you guys like it. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you found it helpful, or I hope you found it at least a little bit entertaining, and I will see you in the next video.